And we say good morning to our broadcasting live on the road today. We are Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabeth, and there's the tree you can bid on, the Dr. Seuss tree right here behind us. That's the tree they are giving away for you to bid on for the Carter County Imagination Library for the books for the kids in Elizabethton City and Carter County. And so there's the tree. You can go to collinsandcompany.info and bid on it. It's the Seussical 12 Days of Christmas. As a matter of fact, it's the tree with the highest number of monetary bid right now. It's over $100, and so it's awesome. You can see behind us. Look at that; it's gorgeous. About a 7-foot tree, and it's full of all kinds of Dr. Seuss cool stuff. So if you're a Dr. Seuss fan, it's called the Seussical 12 Days of Christmas. You can bid on it. Go to collinsandcompany.info, and there to be. So good morning to you. Thanks for being with us. Birthdays today. Joe Walsh from the Eagles having a birthday, 78. Bo Derrick having a birthday. Yeah, Bo's all right. She's 69 today. Dierks Bentley, country music singer, having a birthday, 49. Josh Turner, country singer, Long Black Train fame. He's 48 today. And comedian Dick Smothers from the Smothers Brothers, still going. He's 87 today. Those are the birthdays here on this Thursday, November the 20th. You see on the screen show number 2399. Tomorrow we're parking the show to stream the ribbon cutting for the Riders Center for Athletic Performance. And then Monday will be show number 2400. We'll bring that to you from Chick-fil-A here in Elizabeth, and can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that'll be coming up on Monday, the 2400 show of the Tom Taylor Sports Show on Monday. We'd encourage you to come by and say hello. We'd love to say hello to you and thank you, quite frankly, that you were been a part of this show for 10 years at 2400 shows. So, and we're heading for 3,000. I think it's going to be our goal. All right, national anthem time. Here we go. Let's bring in who we not had for a while. Jennifer Nettles. Oh, yeah, from the Battle of Bristol. Back in the day, she was at Bristol Motor Speedway, bringing it down. Here's Jennifer Nettles with a powerful rendition of the national anthem on the Tom Daly Sports.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Antique mall with over 50,000 square feet of merchandise. We have about 52, 53, give or take, vendors with different items. We have a great selection of everything from antique, which is over 100 years, to vintage, which is 25 years, and then we do have a little bit of new things. We concentrate on the vintage and antique items. So you can find just about anything for yourself, for your home, and gifts. We have a lot of people that take gifts for their grandparents. They remembered they had them, and with their family.
Hours are open.
We're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 5:30. Saturdays 10 to 6. Open late for the car shows and anytime they have special events in town.
Need Place, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Football, Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabethton, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Football. And we say good morning to you again. We're back here live again at Duck Crossing Antique Store in downtown Elizabethton. 34 days to shop for Christmas. We got the candlelight coming, or the tree lighting, I should say, coming up on Saturday to kind of officially kick off the season. Again, this tree behind us is the one you can bid on. Go to collinsandcompany.info and bid on the 12 Days of Christmas, the Seussical Christmas tree right here behind us. And the money raised to help buy books for the kids at Carter County Imagination Library, the city schools, and Carter County school kids. So you can bid on to December the 1st. This is the highest. There's 20 trees in 20 businesses, and this one right here's got the highest. It's 100. I checked this morning, $110 right now for this tree. And so you get the tree and everything on it, of course, and you bid till December the 1st. Got to pick it up on December the 6th. So you go to collinsandcompany.info. There's 20 trees to bid on. And some are $15, $20, some are 30. It just depends on what tree it is. And so they're all over town. Money raised, again, will go to buy books for the Carter County Elizabethton City Schools Imagination Library. It's Dolly Parton's library. We shouldn't pay for the books. We got to pay for the books. So the money raised on the tree bidding and the amounts will go to in the kitty to buy books for the kids. And how that works, every kid from newborn to 5 years old in Elizabethton City or Carter County gets a book in the mail every month till they're 5 years old, which is pretty cool. So we got to raise money to buy the books, and so it ain't cheap. Right now, Summer told me they have 1,900, right around 1,980 kids right now getting a book every month. There's more out there. She said the biggest problem we have is when kids move, the transition. Sometimes we have a hard time keeping up where they move to and tracking them down. But anyway, that's what we're doing it for. So there it is behind us. We'll take a break. He's here. We're going to talk. Who knows what we'll talk about, but we'll probably talk about Tennessee and Florida football. They're going to try and break a 22-year skid. They've not won in Gainesville since '03 when they won 24-10. So we'll see. We have Tia Duggar basketball tonight. We're going to do it again. We've got a few more of those before we start really with the high school in Milligan. So we've got the Lady Cyclones and the Lady Rebels from Sullivan Heights tonight at Tia Duggar Gym. So we'll do that, and then we're going to, as I said, transition a little bit more into high school in Milligan when they get really up and cranking. Milligan played last night and won. They had a double dip. It was Wednesday night's church night, and so we didn't do those, but they won last night. And so the men and the ladies, that was a good thing. All right, quick break. We'll be right back, and he's here ready to go. He's a hoot. We'll have him next, our pastor, Mark Fowler in the Tom Davis Sports Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors. Christmas Club Savings Account for next year. Tell me about it.
Yes, let's talk about it because now you're going to have 12 months to do this. What better time than right now to open your Christmas Club savings? There's no cost on this, so that way you won't even have to worry about it. And each time that you have that transferred, either you can do it yourself or deposit into this account, or we can have automatic draft set up. That's just convenient for you. And like I said, it's just another sub account to your savings and checking at Northeast Community Credit Union. So if you have any questions, visit bemycu.org or come in and see us at one of our convenient locations or call 423-547-1200.
And you cut checks when? Next year? October, November? So when you get your checks?
Yes.
Save it up all year?
Yeah, so direct deposit could be your monthly paycheck.
Okay.
And so you can allocate a percentage of that paycheck into the Christmas Club. And that way, when you get to October, November, it's going to be built up. And so it's a great feature, and people love it.
The Christmas Club Savings Account for Christmas 2024
Yes.
from Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Davis Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Boy, look at that. Is that not a...
That's beautiful, isn't it?
That's it. two thorns and a Christmas tree. So there you go. My buddy Mark Valler's here with us. Our pastor does a wonderful job. So we, gosh.
If I bid enough on that tree, do you deliver?
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you can you imagine the doorbell rings and Stephanie comes to the door and said, "We got a Dr. Seuss tree coming in for the Fowlers." Yeah, really?
I don't think that would go with the rest of the decor right now. But now we're getting started for Christmas. I do like Christmas.
Oh, I do too.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Love it. In fact, our church is going to be decorated on Monday, and so we're going to have him do a new commercial. He didn't know that, but out in the foyer in front of one of the trees or something. We got a lot of Christmas things coming up. Absolutely. So we're going to get to that in a second. So the men play tonight. Tennessee men's team has Tennessee State. The Lady Vols go to Murfreesboro to battle Middle Tennessee State. So you've watched the Tennessee men's team. What do you think of their basketball team?
I think they're huge compared to where physically, and the depth. And I did see where most people got the update. I was watching the other night when J.P. Estrella got hurt again, but thankfully they said that's just a bone bruise and no ligament damage or anything like that.
He'll be ready to go.
He should be ready to go. Now whether he plays tonight or not, I don't really know. But I like the depth there, and of course Gillespie. It's neat to watch a kid that you watched in high school play.
Absolutely.
And to do that well. Even if he did play for Greenville, we'll forgive him for that. But it's just neat to see, a kid doing so well. And then the five-star Armand, is that his name? I can't remember anyway.
Ament?
Yeah, just incredible. And then the transfer from Vandy looked like a grown man out there.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name, Kerry or anyway, you know who I'm talking about.
It is Kerry, I think, yeah.
And then that freshman that's Brown, another big freshman, that's going to be hard to keep him out of the rotation.
So I would guess, since they're playing Tennessee State, and there's no knock on them, but you got some pretty big games coming up for the Vols, non-conference before they start the SEC. So I'm going to guess Estrella will be held out tonight against Tennessee State. But
I would guess that too, and especially since you're deep enough.
Oh, absolutely.
And
it's Tennessee State, which is a checkbook game in theory. So
in theory.
But then 2 nights ago, Winthrop takes Arkansas 1 point. It was supposed to be a blowout game, and it wasn't. Arkansas only beat them by 1, so you just never know.
Yeah, you know who you feel sorry for right now?
No.
Kentucky basketball fans.
They're hurt.
Now, I think they're missing a player or two, and usually this time of year it seems like Kentucky struggles sometimes. But
yeah. Every time that the Kentucky Wildcats don't do well, I always have to send something to Gary Rowe, which goes over like a lead balloon. So.
Yeah, well, him and then Ethan, is a big Kentucky fan. But I didn't want to text him the other night. That's just like pouring salt in the wounds.
Yep, I do it, so it doesn't matter. So I pour it, and and then when the Raiders are bad as they are that night on Monday Night Football, I heard about it too, and that's okay. Yeah. If you dish it, you got to be able to take it.
You got to be man enough to take it back.
Man up. You got it. So we got a football game on Saturday evening. We're going down to the Swamp. Florida laid an egg, 38-7 in Kentucky. Then go back the next week, and they've got Ole Miss on the ropes, and Ole Miss had to score 2 touchdowns late in the game to win at 34-24. So it's like, which Florida team? Hello, lady. How are you? Hello, sir. How are you? Which Florida team's going to show up on Saturday? I'm going to say that the Gator Nation and the Gator Brass is going to make this their Super Bowl. It's like, okay, we're not going anywhere. So we can beat Tennessee again for the 24th year in a row. So I think they're going to play it like that. What do you think?
Well, yeah, you don't know which is going to respond, or if they think, hey, man, I gave all we had last time and came up short, and
that's a good point.
We're waiting on a coach, and,
Yep, that's a good point.
So if the air's out of the balloon.
It's a great point.
This might be our year. And it's a little disappointing for Tennessee because you've usually entered that game. I don't know what Tennessee has to play for. It's kind of one of those toss-up games. I don't think we can get in the playoffs personally.
No, we can't.
I mean, it take 17 things to go your way, and this one lose to this one by this many points, and
yep.
You lost control of your own destiny, and probably we don't deserve to be in. I mean, so you wonder what the Tennessee, and then they've dealt with the Boo Carter situation and dealt with a little bit of, I don't want to say trash. What's the right word there? A little chatter. So we say the things outside the locker room. So it really just depends on which one of those teams shows up, because both teams are dealing with stuff outside the locker room that's outside the kids' control.
Absolutely. And I understand that. So Tennessee, they shot themselves in the foot. They should have beaten Georgia, and they should have beat Oklahoma. So, in my opinion, Alabama, okay, it's down there, but you had Georgia. You had stepped on their throat. You had them 21-7. You had them down, in a raucous Neyland Stadium, and you couldn't put them away. So,
I
and
know.
that's to Georgia's credit to a point.
And now Georgia, I mean, yeah, it's not like they rolled over and died.
No, they
but
didn't. So Tennessee's playing. What you're asking me, I think you're playing for a big bowl game, so it's okay. But the bowls, what has happened now, it looks like if you're not one of those 12 teams, everything else like, okay, whatever. Kind of loses luster, doesn't it?
Year in and year out now for the playoff. And so when you're right there, you do have some things to play for. Like you want that elite bowl matchup. You want to, prove that you are right outside that. You want to prove to recruits that you're ready to go. You want to give those young, talented guys that time to develop. And so that's what you're hoping shows up.
So your Lane Kiffin, we're talking to Pastor Fowler. We'll get into what he talked about last night was awesome. He takes a book each week on Wednesday nights on our prayer meeting, and last night he's going through the book, and he did Haggai, which is one of those minor prophets, but man, he had a lot of meat on the plate, a lot of meat on the bone. We'll let him articulate that here in a second. So you got Lane Kiffin, got LSU, you got Florida, you got Penn State. I don't see him at Penn State. He's playing it. They've flown family members to Baton Rouge. They've flown family members to Gainesville. I mean, it's a sweepstakes for this guy. I would think if he's not officially come out and said, I'm going to look, but I would think if he does, Ole Miss will open up the checkbook because he's a hero in Oxford. So what do you do there if you're Lane Kiffin?
I struggle a little bit with that because used to there were blue blood programs in basketball and football. I mean, we're talking about Tennessee right now in basketball. For most of my life, it was Kentucky and Florida, let's be honest, in the SEC, and nobody else. Every now and then somebody might be decent. Well, I feel like that was the way in SEC football. Like, yes, Florida 20 years ago was the job, but I'm not sure it's a better job than Ole Miss other than the state of Florida's recruiting. Is pretty big. Same thing with LSU. I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's hard to imagine leaving a place where you're the king.
So what we talked about yesterday, Andrew McKeon said, at what point, and I've asked this on there every day this week, at what point is it too much? I mean, how much money do you have to have? I mean, these guys are making $12, $13 million. I can't even imagine of course, I tie the whiz. That'd give a lot to the church, obviously, and I'm not saying it because you're here, but that's what I would do. But it's like these guys buy these houses, 24 bedrooms and 12 bathrooms. I'm thinking, I can only sleep in one bed. I can only take a shower in one shower. So that doesn't impress me. So at what point, other than a competitive challenge, like Vitello left UT to go to San Francisco, the money's pretty much the same. He just wanted a challenge to manage big league baseball. So if you're Lane Kiffin, do you want to leave Ole Miss, as you said, because he's the king down there? It's three years in a row he's had 10-win season. They've never had that. And so do you go to Florida or do you go to LSU? LSU's in the middle of this lawsuit with Kelly. He may end up getting his job back. You don't know. And then Florida is Florida. So, and then you look at the transfer portal and NIL. Which team? Because used to be, if I hired you, it's like, okay, this is a dumpster fire. It's going to take 2 or 3 years to get you back, get us back being competitive. But now, transfer portal, NIL, you can do it the next year. So
you could do it the next year.
So if you're Lane Kiffin or if you're Mark Fowler, you're looking at Florida and LSU. Which one do you think is a program you can win quicker with?
Well, I think the question if the SEC is going to go to the 9-game schedule.
They are next year.
Okay, I think I look at who is my. So like if is Florida?
That's a great point.
Is Florida having to play? Who are they playing?
That's a great point. I got that at the house.
Who is LSU playing? Like LSU's playing Alabama, if I remember right. And is Florida playing Tennessee and Georgia?
I don't think they're playing Tennessee next year.
I can't remember who it is, but yeah. I think now that as much as NIL money and as much as recruiting comes into it, You're Indiana showing us that your schedule, if you can have just a little easier schedule, Notre Dame's showing us play 1 or 2 tough games.
Don't get me started.
And they're showing us that.
Yeah.
But so a 9 or 10 win team is going to get in.
But you took strength of schedule. You make a great point. SEC, it's a gauntlet every single week, and these other teams play maybe 1 or 2 big games a year. Ohio State's got Michigan next week. That's a biggie, but they have.
But Michigan's not near the team they were the last couple of years ago.
No, they're not.
No matter what Kyle thinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do go to church with Michigan fans too, so you pray for us.
Oh boy.
And Ohio State fans.
Yes,
Man.
we got them both. Yeah. Bless their hearts. We pray for them.
I guess there's room at the church for all. I mean, we even have Hampton fans and Unaka fans worshiping together, and Cloudland fans,
along with Cyclone fans.
I mean, I guess it's okay.
So let's look at Florida. Just case in point. week in and week out, it is. I mean, it's incredible. Florida this year had LSU, Miami of Florida, Texas, Texas A&M, Mississippi State, Georgia, Kentucky, Ole Miss. This week Tennessee. Next week the rival game with Florida State and Gainesville. I mean, it's every week. All these teams. There's a couple of cream puffs on these schedules, but every one of the SEC teams has that kind of a schedule, week in and week out.
They do. I think Lane Kiffin's proven probably, and as a Tennessee fan, we look back and think, man, if he had not jumped to USC, we probably wouldn't have spent as long in misery as we did. I mean, we could have done without Butch and without Dooley, and so it's sometimes, as a Tennessee fan, you want to hate him. I kind of understand it, truthfully. But I think the man can coach, and the man's going to win ball games wherever he goes. So as a Tennessee fan, I'd rather him stay at Ole Miss or LSU. I'd rather probably not go to Florida.
He went to Ole Miss, which was a dumpster fire, and he's turned it around. So he's the king down there. So, so there's three options he's going to do. He's going to stay at Ole Miss. He's going to go to LSU or Florida, and maybe somebody else will pop up. Arkansas, I think, will be a step down. I don't think Bobby.
That's my question: is what's a better job than Ole Miss? Maybe LSU.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Florida is, and maybe I'm crazy for thinking that, but
it once was. I'm
it
not
once
sure it
was.
now.
Yeah, no, but I mean LSU might be.
Yeah.
But now,
But you got that lawsuit hanging over them, and so I mean, the more I read about this guy's got a leg to stand on. We're talking about Brian Kelly, so we'll see. Hello, JoJo. Little Joanne Smith's watching. We call her Little JoJo. She hands out the bulletins at the church.
Mm-hmm.
She just grins. So, hello, Little JoJo. She's tougher than a pine knot. Floyd
She is.
Nave, hello to you watching the show. We're here live again at the Duck Crossing. So, what do you think? We went all the way around the barn. So, can Tennessee beat Florida Saturday night or
I
not?
think Tennessee has a good chance to beat Florida. I really do. I like some of the cultural. I know it's difficult as a fan to lose top-notch players, but I like the idea. It appears like that the leadership council or whatever they've got. I mean, that there is some responsibility there, and so it appears like to me as a Tennessee fan, we're playing for it seems to be the right reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm picking Tennessee with my head and my heart.
There you go.
Always with my heart.
Yeah.
Sometimes with my head, I have to know that it takes something special, but.
I think if you're going to get him, this will be the year to get him.
I do too.
So if I could pull it up real quick, but I'm not sure I could. So I got it at home with every 2026 opponent, SEC, and who they're playing. But anyway, they've got them. They haven't won down there since 2003. They won then 24-10. So it's been 22 years since Tennessee's won in Gainesville. So maybe on Saturday evening at 7:30 in the Swamp, it'll be nuts down there, and that's okay. It's nuts at Neyland. It's crazy at all these SEC stadiums, and that's okay. It's what you pay your money for, to get in there and scream and holler. So have a big time. And don't get drunk.
Yeah, well.
Don't eat any adult beverages.
Don't
Drink
need any of
Dr.
that.
Enough.
I like to remember my good times.
Yes. Yeah. I can remember up there, and I was doing the track announce at the Speedway. Come down onto the grandstands, and there's guys down there. I mean, they're like this. They don't even know where they are. And they paid about $100 a ticket to come to a race. And it's obvious. They're out there, they're blitzed. They don't know where they are, who they are. And I thought, how sad to come to an event. How sad to drink to begin with, but to come to an event that you don't even know where you are and what you're doing. And that happens in football games too.
It happens. It happens, unfortunately, every day.
Yep. So you're chugging Dr. Enough.
I'm chugging Diet Dr. Enough.
Oh, you're doing diet?
I'm the gold cap, Diet Dr. Enough.
I'm chugging raspberry water from Food City.
I've only had one today, so I'm doing pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you trying to come back?
No, I've just only had one today.
A Diet Dr. Enough. So, Roe was telling me the other day, you guys are down doing the Bible study.
Yeah, I went and got me one. Ain't no doubt about that. One time I even found one, and they offered me one from a private stash in the fridge, and so I sometimes I said something. I said, well, I hadn't had my drink at my Dr. Enough, and so I get one.
I got you one.
I get one every morning. It's my coffee. I don't drink coffee.
There you go. That's your coffee, Diet Dr.
I just don't drink it.
Nah, I get it. I've had one cup of coffee in my life, and I'm thinking.
I've never finished a cup. I've tried. Like one time I was sick, and I was somewhere, and I'm like, oh, warm, something hot that tastes good. Ugh.
London drug me through Starbucks one time and got some kind of I'm not knocking Starbucks, got a pumpkin latte, cappuccino, hoopa choppy, whatever it was. And so it was about 800 degrees, and I didn't know. I took a big swig and like to burnt my lips off my face. I said, no, I'm done. That's it. So it was too sweet. So But you know what? If you're a coffee connoisseur,
Well, evidently it
more power
works.
to you.
There's more coffee shops
Yeah.
popping up everywhere.
Everywhere.
So
You got it.
I'm just not a coffee guy.
I'm not either. We're trimming the church on Monday. It's going to be decorating. I love it. So it's going to be beautiful. We got some really great Christmas
We do have
events
a lot
coming
of
up.
great things coming up.
What's going on?
Well, we've got really something almost every Sunday, I think, other than the first Sunday. We've got the preschool does a little presentation, which is going to be cute this year. They're doing some things with candy canes and different outfits and stuff. And then the children are doing a big musical thing, which I believe that's the 14th. I wish I should have pulled that up, and we'll get these dates. Of course, they're on the. I started to say they're in the bulletin, but I don't guess if you don't have a bulletin in front of you. But then it's 14th is the second Sunday, right?
Yep.
And then the adult Christmas presentation is 21st.
Yep.
So we're looking forward to that. They've got a big musical type thing, and there's some acting and type of stuff in that. And then one thing that we've done several different ways, but we're now making it a tradition. Christmas Eve, we're doing our candlelight service. Lasts about an hour.
Love it.
And we've decided from here forward, Lord willing, we'll always do it on Christmas Eve, no matter what day of the week that is. We've moved it around sometimes to do on Sunday or Wednesday, but we're just going to keep it on Christmas Eve. And,
I love it.
And if we need to adjust one of the other scheduled services, we can. And then, of course, there's a few other things we're doing, Christmas caroling and delivering some blessing boxes to our saint shut-ins. And so we're looking forward to that. But almost every Sunday, the nursery preschool, I believe, is the 7th, and then the 14th. And I could probably pull it up right here on my handy-dandy phone. You didn't know I had a handy-dandy phone?
I did not know you had a handy-dandy phone, no. So.
Oh, yeah, see right here? Let's see. Oh, look right here. Yeah, that's right. I was right. Nursery and preschool's the 7th, and the children's play is the 14th, and then the Sunday morning, the 21st, I'm going to do the Christmas story with all the kids. Just read it to them, and then Sunday night is that choir presentation, the 21st. And then the 24th is on the candlelight, and then the Wednesday night, the 31st, we're doing the Lord's Supper.
That's awesome.
It's pretty neat. Technology
It
is pretty
is.
neat. Did you know? I mean, you know you can use these telephones and stuff, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to have a wire attached. I don't know how they do it.
He's amazing. Campbell County boys come into the big city. I love it.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, it was a tradition. As every Christmas Eve, I've gone somewhere to a church here locally to do the candlelights, and now we're having it at our church. So I love it. I love it being a candlelight service.
I
on
love it.
Christmas Eve.
I'm praying that people make it part of their family tradition, and we're going to do it early enough that day where you can plan if you do something afterward, looking forward to just a great time together.
Andy Morrell joins us coming up in a few minutes, a wrestling coach at Elizabethton High. We're live here. We got T.A. Duggar basketball tonight, doubleheader 5 and 6 o'clock for the ladies. Again, the JV girls and the varsity girls. We'll do that from T.A. Duggar Gym against Sullivan Heights. We'll stream it audio and video, and Tucker Taylor's running the camera for us. Then we've got the big boys start playing basketball. I think it's next Saturday night. I don't know the schedule for me. I think we start our high school coverage next Saturday. They're on the Granger. They're the Granger Grizzly Thanksgiving tournament or something. We're going to be.
Yeah, 8 years of my life I went to Granger for Thanksgiving. 4 years with Cassie and 4 years with Maddie.
That's a haul too, isn't it?
At least 3 times that week.
Yeah, you do what you got to do. So we'll start that, and once December hits, we're wall to wall Cyclone basketball, guys and girls. Haggai,
Yes,
loved
sir.
it. Give us a encapsulation of your 60 or 45-minute lesson last night, which was awesome.
if I can do it in 2 minutes, people won't know why I didn't do it in 2 minutes last night.
That's true.
Well, Haggai is one of those Old Testament prophets. We mentioned that, and where it fits is after the destruction of Jerusalem, Babylonian captivity. What we think of as Daniel, I use Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. We know they were taken captive, so we're familiar with the concept that they were taken away. Well, as the people started to return, there were the returns under Nehemiah, which they rebuilt the wall, and then Ezra and Zerubbabel were rebuilding the temple. And so that's the return that we're really talking about 50,000 people. And so when they first came back, they laid the foundation and started again the temple. But then they got busy with their own stuff. The Bible even says that you live in your house within if you study it, it's 14 years. The foundation sat there with nothing happened while they lived life and worked, and they tried to save. And he says, you put money in bags with holes in it. And he says, you're bringing stuff home, and I'm just blowing on it, and it's disappearing. And so really, to give the short version of it, they were living without God's blessing because the central theme in life has to be the worship and the work of God. And when you have that as the hub, then the spokes line up right. And so he had to remind them and stir them. And, you know, Baby even talked about them being stirred. To stir them to continue the work. And that's the premise that we all deal with, is we sometimes forget the central theme of our life is not the things we do, but it is the worship of God and the work of God.
What would you say last night? It's about him and for him is what you said?
It's life is. We talked about the work of God must be a priority and the worship of God must be a priority. Then the second thing I really talked about emphasis, and he emphasized it in there, that it's really all about the glory of God. He said, "I'll fill this with my glory." And then he actually said at the end, near the end of chapter 2, he talked about living, and then he says this, and he says, "From this day forward, I'll bless you." And so he says, you can do it your way, and you're living without God's blessing. And he said, you can do it my way and live with God's blessing. That doesn't mean don't have trials and tribulations you deal with, but it's one thing to live with God's blessing, where the worship of God, and I understand that's Old Testament temple and the New Testament church not exactly the same, but the principle is this, that we can all get busy with our life, and the Lord gets the leftovers instead of the priority.
Amen.
And so, Lord willing, Sunday night I'm going to preach a thematic message on something very similar to that. So
I want to get back to that here because he gave us a couple of challenges. I want him to challenge you like he did us last night at the church house. So here's the verse that we always dedicate our show, and every time we do a game or a broadcast, we always dedicate it to him, because I'm thinking, for all he's done for me, the least I can do is spend 30 seconds and read a Bible verse. And we do it, and I have folks say they like doing it during the ball games, whatever, but I'm doing it for him. Psalms 33, 20 and 21 says, "We wait and hope for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. In him our hearts rejoice, for we trust in his holy name." Then I added, "Thank you, Lord Jesus, for loving us and protecting us, and for us knowing we can trust you at all times for all things," which kind of goes along with what you said. But so my father said, of course, he's been gone 32 years. He said, "Boys, may I tell you what's wrong with this country?" He said, "We're hoarders." I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Well, we put an emphasis on stuff." I said, "Dad, what do you mean?" He said, and he's been gone 32 years. He said, "Look at all the self-storage units. People buy junk, and they don't know what's in it. Their houses are full of junk, and they go put stuff in storage sheds or storage buildings because they are all about accumulating stuff." He said, "When I stopped breathing," which he did, he said, "you guys are all going to argue and fuss over what stuff I've left behind." I thought, how powerful, and it's true. And so it kind of goes into what you're saying about being a priority, right?
It does have to be a priority. One of the things that we miss is, and I preached the other night on the concept that everything we see is temporary, and it's all going to be burned up. And it's amazing the priority we put on it, and they get busy with life. And so really the challenge I kind of left everybody with, I think is what I left is though we're not rebuilding the temple, there are spiritual things in our life that are laying there. If we would use the Bible expression, they're laying waste while we're busy doing other things, and they're just laying there dormant. And if you're not careful, they had opposition, legitimate opposition, and it stopped them. But it turned into not just a temporary setback, it turned into a decade and a half. And you think about how long, it doesn't take much to get somebody out of the will of God and out of the work of God and out of the worship of God. And then if we're not careful, it just becomes part of their life that's not a priority anymore. And it's shocking. I mean, I could take you in this town and probably people listen to our voice that, man, they Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday night revival. That's the way they was raised. That's the way they started out. And they're just not there anymore. Something happened.
Drifted away.
And that ain't on me and that ain't on him.
No, that's on them.
But life just gets busy. We say, well, life's busy. Well, life's always busy. If it's busy and if it's busy when they didn't have anything, and he says you go work your wages and you work for your clothes and you work for your, he said you just put it. He said it's busy then, it's just a different busy.
Remember one time I came home from college in closing here, and he said, told the Marine, my father, I said, "Man, God just kind of left me." He said, he got up real fast and said, "Oh no, he's never left you. You left him. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever." So, no, he didn't drift away, son. You drift away from him. He was right. So, it's good stuff. If you don't have a church home, if you do have one, go and worship him because he's worthy. If you don't have a church home,
worthy.
If you don't have a church home, come hang out with us at Pleasant Beach and listen to this gentleman preach. And Greg lead the music, and Marcus does his thing, and Stephen does his thing. And so we got a chance to go to the school yesterday. We're doing a Teens for Christ there at Elizabethton. I think we got doing another school too, aren't we?
I think he's trying to start another one. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
So,
But Tuesdays, I know he's at Elizabethton. He said you spoke yesterday. That's not yesterday now, but
Tuesday, yeah.
Tuesday.
And so, and I'm proud my granddaughter's headed it up. So she went to where'd they go this year? She rededicated church camp. Went to church camp this summer, rededicated her life. So
We got a big summer planned again. We were talking about that yesterday.
yeah. So
But this Sunday, talking about Thanksgiving, well, go to church the Sunday before Thanksgiving. Ours is then we have a Tuesday night testimony service.
oh yeah, Tuesday night.
I mean, this. Don't wait till Thanksgiving to be thankful.
Pies and praise.
Pies and praise.
So you will get, if you get close to pumpkin pies, you'll probably get shoved out of the way by me and him because we're going to hit the pumpkin. You like pumpkin pie?
I do like pumpkin pie.
Me too. Lord have mercy.
Like you can look at me. I like most everything. If you put enough sugar in it, it's pretty good.
That's it. Amen. We're sweet tooth.
Sugar or deep fried, or add cheese.
Or add cheese. There you go.
We ain't in our right mind. Then people's wondering what's this got to do.
Yeah, we're all right. Thanks for
Thank
stopping
you,
by.
sir.
See you Sunday.
We'll see you.
Yep, good job. Quick break. We'll be right back. Eddie Morrell's here. Misty's here. We're at Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabethton. On the top, we're at $23.99. Coming up on Monday is show number 2400. Tomorrow we're going to park the show. We're going to have the ribbon cutting for the Ryder Center for Athletic Performance. That's at 1 o'clock. We'll be right in the middle of the show. So we're going to park the show. But Monday we'll have show number 2400 from Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton here in the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Very simple. It happens every day. Tell us how we can do it.
Yeah, all you got to do is give us a call. We brought 2 yesterday, actually, but you just give us your name and your birthday and tell us where your prescriptions are at right now, and we'll call that pharmacy, get everything brought over. A lot of times people are nervous about moving because they're afraid something doesn't have refills or something can't be transferred. And when that's the case, we'll call those doctors, get you new prescriptions, and take care of everything, really. It's like the people, one of them we had transferred yesterday, said they'd been trying for about 3 days to get medicine refilled, and just wasn't happening, and was frustrated and asked if we could do better, and called, got everything transferred. Took maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and we had to call the doctor on one, which waiting on doctors can sometimes be a little time-consuming, but they got that called in, and by the afternoon we had everything ready for her.
Here you go, folks.
So,
it's just that easy. If you're not happy where you're getting your prescriptions filled, come to the Lingerfield Drug Center. The phone number to call and talk to you about it is?
it's 423-542-2138.
There you go. One of our great sponsors right here of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Get your prescription changed to a mom-and-pop pharmacy that still cares about their people and still wants to give you 100% customer satisfaction. It's right here at Lingerfield Drug Center beside Carter County Bank in downtown Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And the Tom Taylor Sports Show. A lot of furniture stores. Why Cannon's Fine Home Furnishing, sir?
We have a lot of reasons. We're homegrown. Our kids are in the local schools, local sports. We support as many as we can. We take our money, goes to the local banks, stays in the local banks. And you support local, the money just turns around and just refunded right back into the community. We've been here a long time, and we are proud to be in Elizabethton. I would never move anywhere else. We love this town, and our kids love this town. It's unusual. Chris and Eric, when they were little, 6, 8 years old, they come to us and say, I don't never want to leave this town. I want to always live here, and they both live here. And you couldn't beat them out of Elizabethton, I don't think. So, we live in a great area. We were great people. It's just a great place to live, and we're glad to have a business here.
Be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy. Hours are open.
Open 10 to 6 during the week, 9 to 5 on Saturday. We can't open on special hours. If somebody needs a late at night appointment, we can do that. So,
how do we find you on social media?
Just put in Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings. You'll see Facebook. Our Facebook page comes up. Now on Facebook each week we do 10 to 15 specials. It's just super deals. Mm-hmm. So check that out. And then, of course, our website is canhamshomestore.com. Great website. It's getting better. We are working on it, and it's a good website now, but it's going to be even better in the future.
Great sponsor, the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Be loyal, buy local, shop and buy it in Betsy downtown at Cannon's Buying Home Furnishings. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Seasons Bleedings. I love it. Coach Eddie Morrell's in the house. I love this guy. Loved promoting him, promoting his program. And so wrestling is huge, getting bigger all the time in the area. Let's see. DB had a state. Did they not have a state champ last year?
Dobbins Bennett had a state champ. Trying to think. Science Hill had a couple go far. Your Cyclones had guys into the blood rounds, had girls into the blood rounds. So, we've had a bit of an explosion here in Upper East Tennessee.
Yeah, I love it. I love promoting these kids and these guys and ladies get after it on the mat. It's a tough sport, and unlike team sports, you're out there one-on-one. It's me versus you, and if I mess up, there ain't no place to hide. And so you got to be on your game for those 3 rounds. And so of wrestling. So I love promoting it. We get the chance to do. I think we're going to do the John Clark Classic. That's in what, January?
That's January 17th.
Yeah. Hopefully I get to be there for that. Is that the goal?
That is the goal.
Live stream it last year. I want to say 3,000 views.
People, we had close to 3,000 last year.
Yeah. And here's what I like, because I don't really know what I'm doing. Deuce was there to help me. But what I like is we put those kids on the mat and let people, grandparents, people out in other states, other areas that can't get there. The weather's iffy. They can't get there. So they get to stay home, watch it, and get to see their kids or grandkids, whatever, nephews, cousins, whatever. Get the chance to wrestle. Get the chance to promote the sport. That's because I'm the first to tell you. You come to soccer and wrestling, I don't really know what I'm doing, but we let the camera do the talking, and you get somebody like your son or Deuce out there to help me out. And so whole point's to promote the sport, promote the kids. It's all about the kids, and so I love doing it. So that'll be coming up in January, is that right?
That's January 17th, yes.
Has the season started?
Season started. Today is Thursday, so season started on Tuesday. Oh, and we start off with a bang.
How'd we go? How'd we do?
Well, our first match of the season was against Jefferson County and Daniel Boone. Jefferson County's a 5A school, and you always expect hard competition with a 5A school, and that's why we schedule them earlier in the season. The football team, we've got Science Hill in the Railroad Rumble. It's kind of a barometer of how we're going to do for our season when we get back into our conference and get into the regular swing of football. Well, we did the same thing with wrestling this year, and Jefferson County came up, and we knew we were going to get us a dose, and we ended up winning the match by 14-2.
Bigger 5A, we're a what?
We are a 3A.
3A.
Wrestling is big school and small school.
Right.
Big school is over 1,100. Small school is under. I always use the football classifications because that's what most people are familiar with. We would be a 3A school playing 4A.
Yeah. So Jeff County's over 1,100 kids. They're big school, big county school.
Yeah, their enrollment's right at 2,350.
Yeah, and we're at a little over 850, 858, somewhere through there. So we're a third of the size. We beat them last night. That's awesome. So.
It was a great match, from beginning to end. It was good competition. Had some emotions run high. Had some people outperform themselves, and we just did a great job and came away with the victory.
Let's run down the weight classes, tell who's on the team this year and who's doing well, and just kind of roll with it.
Well, let's see. 106, we have a freshman, Reagan Sampson. At 113, we have a senior, Jacob Jenkins. He went pretty far in the region last year, and hopefully we can get the boy to state this year. At 120 pounds is Dodge Ayers. 126 pounds is Jeffrey Guy. 132 pounds right now is Tristan Richardson, another person that went pretty far in the regions. And 138 is Peyton Vanover, who was one match away from going to the state tournament. 144 pounds is one of our state qualifiers from last year, Jacob Clevenger. 150 pounds is a freshman, Landon Reedy. And I've been involved with Landon since elementary school, off and on, and looking really forward to what he'll contribute to the team. At 150 pounds is Jacob Presley. 165 pounds is one of our other state qualifiers, Matthew Hain, and Hain he's a workhorse son. Can't wait to see what he does this year. At 175 pounds, right now we're running Carson Thompson at 175 pounds. He's a freshman, and Elijah Robinette, also a freshman, is going to get some reps there. And David Wright, a sophomore, will get reps at 175 pounds. At 190, junior Leif Urbach. Leif is a former middle school national champion, so we're looking forward to some good things from him. 215 pounds is Noah Singleton, and his brother Donald, and the lovely and talented Roger T. Vaughn is going to be sharing heavyweight duty this year. So we've got to get, plus not only that, we've probably got 7-8 JV wrestlers. So we're looking forward to a really good season, getting people a lot of exposure to the mat. On the girls' side, we're still a little light in number. We've only got 4. Sadie Kellerman is returning state qualifier at 120 pounds. Natalie Kodak had 114 pounds. At 107 pounds as a freshman, Sarah Carr. And a junior at 150 pounds. Our drum major, Sophia Swink, decided she wanted to try wrestling.
Cool.
And she can't get enough of it.
Loves it.
Yep. She's had 2 regular season matches. She's 2-0. She was 5-1 in the preseason.
That's awesome.
So yeah, she just loves it. Absolutely loves it.
So we can find out more about on the Facebook. You guys got a Facebook page?
We do. Now it's kind of complicated, so you might want to write this down. It's Cyclone Wrestlers.
Pretty easy.
Yeah. We try to keep things easy in the wrestling world.
Amen. Cyclone Wrestlers, and so the season is underway.
Yep.
Got a lot of home matches this year.
Let's see. For home matches this year, we have one tonight. Actually, we have the Black Knights of Chucky Doak coming to town.
It's awesome.
Oh, can't wait. And we're actually featuring our middle school team, T.A. Duggar, with us. They'll have the first and second
start.
We're going to start at 6:30.
6:30.
We're going to start at 6:30.
I'll try and swing by and see some of that.
Well, you should. Yep. You should. Now, on the day before Thanksgiving, we're bringing the big boys into town. We've got Dobbins Bennett, Tennessee High, and Greenville in a quad the day before Thanksgiving. I say the big boys, and we have a lot of competition, but, all of these guys are, I've known them all over a decade. They're all close personal friends, and we all hold the same goals. We want to get these kids out there, get them mat time. Win or lose, while certainly important, is almost secondary. We want these kids to enjoy what this sport brings to them, because there is no other sport that brings you the discipline of mind and discipline of body that wrestling does.
You did a fundraiser last year, sold blankets. You guys sell anything this year?
Now, this year we went a different route. We're not really selling anything right now. We may sell Dr. Enough's in the springtime, but we've had a couple of benefactors that have contributed to us. We also run the parking lots for the home football games, so the parking lots have helped us out tremendously. So we didn't have to sell a whole lot this year, and right now, we're just thankful for what we have. We're building on what we got and looking toward the future.
Absolutely. Years.
Working on 7 years, going for 100th victory within the next 2 weeks.
Really?
Yep.
Which is a big time milestone.
That's a milestone. Anytime you get 100 wins as a Cyclone, you've done something special, because you know it from other sports, and that if Cyclone Nation knows it, if you're wearing the orange and black, officials aren't your friend. Officials aren't your friend. Visiting crowds not your friend.
No.
And we don't pick lightly. We don't pick competition that we know we're just going to slap around. We go to schools that we know are going to give us a contest and going to make us work for a victory. So 100 wins as a Cyclone for any sport is an accomplishment.
You get back to the football on the schedule this year. Either 6 or 7. I think it was 6 out of the 10 teams we played went to the playoffs this year. So there were no. That's pretty impressive. Over half Westridge, all 3 of those went. So, and then of course Greenville. It looks like they're on the roll again for a chance to make a run for a state championship. So, and then you had 2 more that's on there as well. You had Volunteer and Cherokee. That's 6. You had 6 out of the 10 teams went to the playoffs. So yeah, we don't shy away from the competition.
No, we don't shy away from the competition, and I believe that speaks to the morals and characters of our coaching staffs. You know, we want our kids to experience the best competition possible, because I can say this without any kind of reservations whatsoever. We work harder than any other set of teams I've ever seen. You know, football's in the weight room right now. You know, wrestling, it's the middle of July. We're in a 90-degree aluminum building with 50 other wrestlers sweating it out. You know, we don't stop. We won't stop because we're Cyclones, and that's what we do.
What you do in July benefits you in November and December too, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there's an old saying, and I try to follow it every day. Champions do the right thing even when nobody's looking. Nobody's looking at us in that aluminum building. Nobody's seeing the sweat that we're putting in.
Yeah.
But we do it because we know that's what makes us different.
Well put. Glad you came by. I know you got to get back to class.
Thanks,
back to
sir.
school. Thank you. And so we will continue to promote your programs. Often as you can get here, we want to get you on and talk it up. So,
I appreciate it.
Yep. Season's bleeding.
Season's bleedings.
There you go. Love
It's
it.
my favorite.
Time of the year.
Yes, sir.
Season's bleedings. Our wrestling coach, Eddie Morrell. Quick break. We'll be right back. She's in the house. Misty, we have lots to tell you about shopping here for Christmas. You're 34 days out to Christmas Eve. And so it's here. Tree lighting is Saturday downtown, brought to you by Carter County Bank, one of our great sponsors. So and it's outside, we still got the AC on in here. It's so warm that it's okay. It's going to change next week, they say. But it's here, whether you wanted to be here or not. It's Christmas season. We'll tell you all about it next on the Tom Daly Sports. We're talking to Sherry Holtzclaw, one of our great sponsors, the Cyclone Sports and the Tom Daly Sports Show. A lot of jewelry stores out there. Why the Jeweler's Bench?
So everything is done in-house. Nothing gets sent out. We do ring sizing, necklace repairs, replace stones, shorten bracelets, necklaces. We repair silver jewelry. There's not a lot of jewelry stores that will repair silver jewelry. So we're one of the ones that do. Occasionally watches, we do some watch repair. Some of it we do have to send that out occasionally, but I'll let you know when I do, so it doesn't go out without you knowing about it.
Watch batteries. They replace a lot of watch batteries. Again,
Every day.
Yes. John Holtzclaw is one of the few jewelry repair people in the area. There's not many of them left, so they do jewelry repair here. Remember that. They ship all over the country. The website is
jewelersbench10.com.
The hours you're open are
Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and then Saturday, 9:30 to 2.
all right. And social media, where do we find you?
Facebook and Instagram.
And the phone number is
423-542-5600.
Be loyal, buy local. It's a mom and pop store. Been here for a long time here in Elizabethton, serving not just Elizabethton, but the entire Tri-Cities and really anywhere in the country. The Jeweler's Bench, proud sponsor of the site.
Our success is your success.
Back on the Tom Daly Sports Show, she's here, and we love being here. Again, it's one of the coolest places in town. 3 floors. How many vendors?
We've got over 50 vendors.
Over 50 vendors with a waiting list. So it's here, folks. I keep saying it. It's warm outside. She got the AC on in here, so which is unseasonable for November. But Christmas is still coming, whether it's 95 outside or 25. It's still coming, and we're 34 days out for you to shop for Christmas. And here's a place you want to come. So, again, I want to thank her publicly for jumping involved in this Carter County Imagination Library. Here's the tree behind us. It's the #1 tree right now. Out of the 20 trees I checked this morning, it's got $110 on it. It is what is that, 6-foot tree?
It is a 6-foot tree.
6-foot tree.
New LED lights. It has I think that whenever you purchase it, they kind of wrap it up so it's still decorated.
Oh, you get the whole thing. Yeah, they're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, but we do have a box for
Yeah,
it.
take it
so
as is. Yeah, so
if you want to take it down at the end of the season, but some people have said even teachers could keep it up year round. It's not too Christmassy.
nope,
It's
that's very smart. Yep.
Yeah.
So you bid through December the 1st. You go to collinsandcompany.info. You bid till December the 1st. Then the winning, you got to pick it up on the Friday, December the 6th. That way you can take it home. And the tree and everything on it is yours. So as it is. And so that's what you're bidding on. And the bottom line is it goes to buy money, or put money to buy books, rather, for the library. So that's how it goes. Is what through the whole show. But you can go on Collins and Company and look at each individual tree. Vintage Elk's got one, Eagle Center's got one, a bunch of them downtown's got one. You can blow it up and look at it and see what's on it. So this is a Dr. Seuss, the 12 days of Seussical Christmas, right?
12 days, yes.
Yeah.
They've got these little flashcards that go 1 through 12.
I love it.
That are Dr. Seuss themes. So
Love it.
They're all, all the trees are different themes. They're really creative with Dolly Parton and, just... I was trying to think of some of the other ones I saw. There's one that was really neat from T.A. Duggar that had local ornaments on it, like different landmarks, like the covered
The
bridge.
Tree Shoals got one, the Carter Mansion. They've got one, as I said, Lynn Mountain. There's 2 more, covered bridge, but there's 2 more. I think there's 6 of them. But anyway, that's what you can do now. We got Thanksgiving coming. We're going to go with that one first. We got a Thanksgiving theme here, and then the second round you're going to do Christmas, right?
That's right.
All right.
But I figured, sometimes Thanksgiving gets, retail-wise, gets kind of skipped over because you just put up stuff from fall, and Thanksgiving kind of goes along with that. But I'm sure if other people are like me, a week till Thanksgiving, you're thinking of things that you might need, or Sarah's going to bring some different hostess gifts as well, things that you want to take. So that's what we brought today.
Which is a week from today, as a matter of fact.
1 week.
Can you believe that? Next Thursday's Thanksgiving. We won't be doing the show, obviously, so it's hard to believe. So here we go. Let's do.
Okay. So this is, it's just like a little gravy boat, but it's cool.
A gravy boat? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. It's colored on the inside, too. Let me show this to you. That is too cute. This goes for $15. A gravy bowl, gravy boat. So there you go. It's ceramic. There you go.
So while we're on the corn theme, let me grab this back here.
That is too cute. I like that. A gravy boat. So.
This is adorable, I think.
Oh, I do like. Oh, how cute. Am I supposed to say cute? 6'5" guy doing cute, but it is cute.
So this is like a little corn set, so you can.
I'm gonna let you get that out of the way.
Put your corn on there, and you can put your butter in the little dishes.
There's 4 of these little dishes. Is that not cute? The little corn, and then the big one is right here. There you go. And this all goes for. Are you kidding me? That's it?
What's it have on it?
$28. Wow. For all this, you get this, which is the big one. Put your corn in it. Put this for $28 right here at the Duck Crossing. That is neat.
And then look how cute.
I like those.
Little turkey.
I may take those off your hands. I think it's really $14 for a turkey salt and pepper shakers. Never seen these before in my life.
And they're Napco ware, which is a good brand, a good old vintage. Yeah, these are probably from the 50s or 60s. I was trying to see if
this is a Tom Turkey Gobbler, or this is the mama, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the women.
And there's Tom Turkey.
Birds are not as fancy as the men.
Yeah, there you go. And so these go for, put them in the camera can see it. The pair of these are $14. Salt and pepper shakers. Okay.
Here's just a little cute turkey cookie cutter.
Cookie cutter, $2 from the Duck Crossing. Love it. Okay.
These are some probably from the 80s. These old
placemats.
Aren't they cool?
These go for.
I think it's on this one. $15 for 8 of them.
Wow, look at that.
And they just wipe right off.
Yep, they're vinyl. Wipe right off. $15 for 8 of them. Love it. Great deal. So I've had her looking for a bubble ice for Christmas. We're
Oh
on.
yeah, we're gonna bring those
We'll
out.
bring
later.
those next. Oh yeah. So this
Here's
is
a
the
turkey
Thanksgiving
platter.
segment. Say it again. I interrupted you.
Turkey platter.
Platter. Okay.
Yep.
Dishwasher safe. Now look at this. Look how big this thing is.
14.
$40, $30. No, this thing's $14. Made in hand painted in Brazil. Dishwasher safe. Look at that. Look how big that thing is for $14. Put the big turkey on it. I love it.
Now this one, I like this one better.
Do you really?
Well, this is transferware, which is just a different type of painting. It's
Whoop.
kind of
See what this.
it's just I like the look of that one. So she's marked it down for Thanksgiving to 20. It had
$20.
been 30
Look
something.
at that. Ringneck pheasant out there. Look at that. Look how big that
I
one is.
love the colors in transferware. So they it's like an old method where they somehow just pressed it into the porcelain.
$20 that, folks. That's all it is. Love it. I like the first one too. Can't go wrong with either one of those. $14. That big old ceramic turkey platter.
And then this one I think is really fun too. And she's marked it from $20 to $10.
$10 for this.
And it's an old one.
Look at that. Plastic. Oh, look at that. I love it. Turkey on the farm.
Turkey on the farm.
With
It's
corn.
like a song.
Yeah, turkey. Look at that. This is what, $10?
$10. Yeah, she just marked it to half price.
Wow. Folks, if you're looking for a platter for the big turkey, not just for this year, for Thanksgiving anytime going forward, not this year, and just keep it.
Isn't this a sweet little piece? I love this.
Wow.
It's so cute.
This is lettuce, I guess.
Yeah, some kind
Would be
of
lettuce. Lettuce would be green.
Well, it's decorative, but it's probably, and I think it's Portugal. It's Portugal pottery.
It is. You're right. Made in Portugal. $22,
So that could
$25
be like a little
for this.
cranberry sauce or some kind of a little sauce
There's
dish.
that. This comes with it. And the lid goes on top of that for $25. Let me get up real close. You can see the detail.
Yeah.
So there you go. Very good.
Okay, you want to see anything else?
I'll show me. It's why we're here.
Pewter, a little pewter.
Love it.
Yeah, pewter's making a comeback with all these metals, brass, and
Got the fruit. It's like a pewter fruit bowl, for lack of a better term. So what's the price on this one? This is $10. Wow. Look at that, folks. Pewter. $10 at the Duck Crossing, downtown Elizabethton.
okay.
Be loyal, buy
this one
local,
is
buy it in
heavy.
Betsy.
So this is an iron trivet, and it has the little acorns, and it's really cute.
Now, what do we do? I'm going to ask you a really stupid question. What do we do with an iron trivet?
Put it down.
On the floor? Put it on the table?
Yeah, it's for hot things. You can put your
okay.
hot stuff on it.
I didn't know. I just learned
Yes,
something.
and some people actually hang trivets. They'll do like a kind of a collage on their wall. But yeah, that's the use for it is hot stuff.
Putting hot
Yes,
plates
hot
on it.
pans. You can put
That is
hot
neat.
pots on there, and
It'll take the heat too because it's metal.
yeah, it's cast iron.
Cast iron, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
$19.50 for that. I'm saying none of this is over $25
cool.
any of this. So far.
Okay, and just in case, and this, I think this is, I know Sarah's going to do some hostess gifts, but this is a good thing too for these young cooks. I had one of those when I first got married.
My mama had one
And
of this. That
did
is
she?
right here. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're just. I used to use it all the time. It has odd questions that you feel embarrassed to ask. When you're first cooking, like things that you think probably would be obvious, but it kind of addresses all those different little things, and it has pictures in it too, which is great. So
$15 for a Better Homes and Garden new cookbook,
just absolutely the best starter cookbook, I think.
which is a collectible, but it's also, she said, it's very practical. You can use these recipes right now.
Right.
Recipes never go old, do they?
No, and they've came out with lots of different editions. I'm not sure what that one is, but like you said, I mean it's
all right here, folks.
all classic.
Is that it? You got more?
I got one more thing.
You got one more. I love it. Love coming into
I
here.
don't know. I haven't used this one
Pick out
particularly myself.
You pick out the coolest stuff.
But
You know that,
that
don't
one
you?
is the Encyclopedia of Cooking.
There you go.
And it has some really cool pictures and stuff in it. So that's another one.
The
that,
culinary arts. many pages in this thing for $10?
It
Let's see.
is heavy.
It is heavy. It is, what's that number? 790,
Wow.
800 pages for this book for $10. The Culinary Arts Encyclopedia of Cooking. If you have someone on your Christmas list, that's somebody that likes to cook or bake, or an aspiring young person wants to cook or bake, be a great Christmas gift for $10. 800 pages of called the Culinary Arts Encyclopedia of Cooking. Love it. At the Duck Crossing, $10.
That's right. Woo.
That's what I like. Everything's so priced
Over
in here.
4,000 recipes, it says, and more than 500 full-color photographs.
For $10.
Oh, that's neat.
Are you kidding me? For $10? That's a steal.
That is what we have for the
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
For Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Coolest place, I'm telling you. 3 floors, over 50 vendors, Duck Crossing. We always ask, we come every month, so since last month, earlier in the summer you said Tupperware was hot, and hoot owls were hot. Was it owls? Was it-
Owls have been pretty hot for a while. It
No.
might have been those hens on the nest.
yeah, hints on that, but there's
Yeah.
something else you said people were looking for.
Fairy lamps have been hot this summer.
Maybe it was owls. So somebody was another animal.
Owls are always.
Yep.
They're kind of one of those things that comes and goes, and
Yep.
so.
Cool stuff, folks. While we're here at the Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabethton. So we're going to take a break. Got more sports coming right now, and then we're going to come back a little bit later on, and we've got Sarah's going to do a segment. Gosh, it's 12:30 already. Things flown by. We've got Sarah going to do a segment on hostess gifts, and you're going to come back and do a Christmas segment.
Yes, absolutely. We have got lots of Christmas. Now, that's what we've been selling.
Yeah.
Lots of Christmas, ready or not,
Here it comes.
people are decorating at the 1st of November now.
Oh, absolutely.
So
No
we
question.
have got, I've been told by many customers that we have the best selection of vintage Christmas in the area, anywhere in the Tri-Cities. So we're kind of proud of that. We shop, I've got a few vendors, and including myself, and we shop all year and, get all this stuff hoarded up and ready to bring out in November and still getting it out.
So next month, I want to do my show from right there in front of the tree
Okay.
that's hanging full of Christmas ornaments. So we'll take a break. We'll be right back. We got more. So all this you saw here today, none of this was over $25. I love those big turkey platters, I guess. What you call them, platter? What would you call
Yep,
them?
platter.
Platter. Yeah, big turkey platter. Put the big bird on. Everybody should be having a big bird or a big ham coming up a week from today. It's hard to believe it's Thanksgiving, but it is next week. All right, quick break. More sports next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We're talking to our great sponsor of Cyclone Sports and Tom Taylor Sports Show, Dr. Smith, and the folks at Physical Therapy Services. For those out there who have no clue, tell us what it's all about.
Physical Therapy Services is a local mom and pop run physical therapy and occupational therapy clinic. We have clinic locations. We have 3 locations, 2 in Elizabethton, 1 in Roan Mountain. Our main office, where I'm located at 1975 West Elk Avenue, we focus on adults and athletic injuries. We have a pediatric clinic at 1500 West Elk Avenue that does both physical therapy and occupational therapy for the little kiddos out there. And then we have a clinic in Roan Mountain as well to take care of our wonderful Carter Countyans in the Roan Mountain community, and all focused on orthopedics and sports-related injuries, along with just general concerns with patients and people that want to be able to get out and move better. The human body is made to move, and that's what we try to do, is keep people moving.
Keep people moving. Hours are open.
7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Social media, how do we find out more about you?
Physical Therapy Services on Facebook. Look us up. You can also find us online at ptstn.net. And or you can just call the office, 423-543-0073, and we will put you in touch with the right people to get you the correct care that you need, whether it's through us or through one of our other affiliates that we work with.
There you go. One of our great sponsors, love promoting them. Again, the great folks at Physical Therapy Services, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Millions of dollars of furniture in stock right now. Are you tired of hearing what you want is sold out? We have the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the area. We receive truckloads every day of special buys ready for you to pick up today or have delivered. Come get your new furniture at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
I think I just made her depressed. My little buddy Misty. Love coming down here. Anyway, I told her guy, she likes Josh Turner, his singing. He's 48 today. She said, I'm going to go, yeah, okay, he's 48. We'll leave it at that. Dick Smothers having a birthday, 87 from the Smothers Brothers. Joe Walsh having a birthday. Remember Joe from the Eagles, still playing that guitar. He's 78 today. Bo Derrick's having a birthday today. Now, we all know about Bo. Bo's kind of easy on the eyes. He's 69 today. And then Dirks Bentley having a birthday. He's 49. So those are the birthdays again. Go down. Third-ranked Huskies lose to fourth-ranked Arizona by 4, 71-67. Number 8, Illinois. Alabama got them by 4. They beat them 90-86. So the Crimson Tide, number 11, beat Illinois, number 8, in men's top 25 basketball. Tennessee's home tonight against Tennessee State at the Food City Center. 7th-ranked Michigan, no problem. Middle Tennessee State beat them by 25. And then Auburn, 22nd-ranked Tigers defeating Jackson State by 46 in men's top 25 play. Tonight, here's who's playing who in college basketball. Number 1 ranked Purdue. The Boilermakers have Memphis. That could be an interesting ball game. Just tell you, Memphis, they're not slouches. That could be an interesting game tonight. 14th ranked St. John's hosting Bucknell. Tennessee, the 20th ranked Volunteers. 7 o'clock kickoff at the Food City Center in Knoxville, hosting Tennessee State. 15th ranked Texas Tech, the Red Raiders, hosting Wake Forest. And then number 2 ranked Houston will be home tonight against Rider University, which should be a blowout for the Houston Cougars tonight against Rider. We do have Cyclone Lady, T.A. Duggar Lady Cyclone basketball tonight. JV and varsity, 5 and 6. Audio and video from the T.A. Duggar Gym, so we'll have that for you tonight. Looking forward to doing that. Tucker Taylor running the camera for us tonight. We appreciate that. All right, let's take a look at some Major League Baseball. The Braves re-signed closer Raisel Iglesias to a 1-year, $16 million contract. He's back with the Braves one more year. 35-year-old right-hander had just completed a 4-year, $58 million contract. They paid him $16 million each of the past 3 seasons. He's going to get one more year at $16 million for the Braves. Then they also went out and they traded Nick Allen, the shortstop's gone. They picked up from the Astros Mauricio Dubon, the shortstop, the 2-time Gold Glove winner. He is now an Atlanta Brave, and they shipped Nick Allen to Houston. So that was overnight. Also, the Braves acquiring reliever Ryan Rollison from the Rockies in exchange for money. So Ryan Rollison trying to bolster the bullpen in Atlanta. They go get Ryan Rollison, and they pick up, as we said, Mauricio Dubon, and they also have, as we said, Iglesias back for the Braves. So other free agent signings and dealings, what's going on? Cody Bellinger looks like he may be headed to the Yankees. So Bellinger, they want him, and so they had him, and so they want him. The Yankees want to retain Cody Bellinger, and so he's liking the talk by general manager Brian Cashman. So don't be too surprised he stays in the pinstripes in the Bronx. Freddie Peralta, not a given to trade him with the Brewers. They may hang on to him after they signed Brandon Woodruff, accepting the qualifying offer as a prelude to a Freddie Peralta trade. Owner of the Brewers said, we may or may not let him go. We may just hang on to Freddie Peralta. He's a year away from free agency. And so right now they're going to try and keep him in the house. And so they're not too excited about getting rid of him because you'd have, another front lining for the best team in baseball. A pretty frontline duo, starters of Brandon Woodruff and Freddie Peralta for 2026. If you're a hunter, hunting season starts in Tennessee on Saturday. So let's read for you. Again, deer hunting season we're talking about. So the woods will be full of folks in blaze orange, obviously, going after the big deer. So gun deer season opening statewide on Saturday, running through Sunday, January 4th. You're also allowed to use muzzle loaders and archery equipment during gun season. There's a statewide bag limit of 2 antlered bucks for the season and no more than 1 per day. So you can get 1 a day twice, but you can't get 2 in 1 day is what they're saying. So deer management also has a deer without antlers limit of 2 for the season. So there you go. So that's what's happening. So deer season starts on Saturday in the hills of Tennessee. With 2 bucks for the season and no more than 1 per day. So there you go. Want you to know that. It's hunting season in Tennessee. High school basketball tonight. Who plays where? For the ladies, Dobbinsman's Ladies and Volunteer. Lady Cyclones will be at Tri-Cities Christian. University High at Crockett. Westridge Ladies will be in Hancock County. Cherokee will be at Unicoi County. Sullivan East will be in Hampton to play the Lady Bulldogs. And then Johnson County will play at Providence Academy. On the boys' side today, you have Westridge at Hancock County. Crockett and Clinton will play at Happy Valley. Crockett and Asheville, North Carolina plays at Happy Valley. Cherokee will be at Unicoi County on school time today. Sullivan East at Hampton tonight in boys basketball. Cornerstone Christian at Happy Valley. Clinton at Happy Valley. So there's 4 teams playing there tonight. You've got Cornerstone, Clinton, Happy Valley, and Asheville, North Carolina. Let's see, Tennessee I will take on Cobb County, playing that one at Providence Academy, and Johnson County will play at Providence Academy. So those 2 teams will play again at Providence Academy in Johnson City for today on this Thursday, November the 20th. So there you go. All right. What else happening in sports? National Hockey League. Let's go NFL real quick. NFL Thursday Night Football. The Bills at 7-3 taking on the Texans. The Giants will be in Detroit to battle the Lions. Baltimore hosting the Jets. Pretty good one in Chicago. The Bears at 7-3 hosting the Steelers at 6-4 at 1 o'clock at Soldier Field in Chicago on Sunday. Seattle will be in Tennessee to battle the 1-9 Titans. The Raiders, my boys at 2-8, will take on the Browns at 2-8. Surely to goodness they can beat the Cleveland Browns. You would like to think the Raiders, but we'll see. Jacksonville will be at Arizona. The Saints hosting the Atlanta Falcons. Also on Sunday football, Philadelphia will be in Dallas to battle the Cowboys. Eagles at 8-2, Cowboys at 4-5-1. Pretty good one on Sunday night. The Tampa Bay Bucks and the LA Rams will get together in Los Angeles. Buccaneers are 6-4. The Rams are 8-2. Then on Monday Night Football is a good one. The Carolina Panthers at 6-5 at San Francisco at 7-4. Pretty good matchup there in the NFL on Sunday. So that's what's happening there going on for Sunday's NFL football. We actually have, which is interesting, we actually have the playoff look. I have it right here. Yep, here it is right here. We have the teams right now in the NFL that are looking to get into the playoffs. Even though we're at this point of the season, talk is starting to ramp up about playoffs and wild cards. So right now in the AFC, it's Denver, the Patriots, the Colts, the Steelers, the Bills, the Chargers, and the Jaguars. Those are the teams that are looking for playoff participation at this point. Broncos and Patriots are both the best record in the AFC at 9-2. NFC, you've got the Eagles and the Rams on top of the NFC at 8-2 apiece. Other teams involved in playoff potential participation at this point: the Eagles and Rams, both at 8-2. The Bears, Tampa Bay, Seattle, the Packers, and the 49ers. So those are the teams that we're looking at right now. And there's a lot of football to be played yet, but that's the ones we're looking at for the time being that could get into the playoffs for the 2025 playoff season. Hey, our brand new sponsor, want to say hello to them. They're open today right up the street, as a matter of fact. And so I'm going to try and swing by and say hello to them in my travels today. That will be the good folks. It'll be Tara, the folks at the Petal and Pine Children's Boutique, the only children's boutique, small kids clothing store in Elizabethton. It's a really cool place. It goes from 0 to 10 to 12. So newborn to 0 to 10 to 12 months. And actually go higher than that. They got boys and girls shoes. They got accessories, bows, bibs, and socks. They got those cute baby shower baskets. Again, at Petal and Pine at the Ritz Mini Mall right up the street here in downtown Elizabethton. They're open today from 11 to 5. They've got new and gently used. All the resale items right now are currently half off. All the new items are 25% off right now. So you can get in there and shop for little people, little boys, little girls. For the boys, you got John Johns and Christmas shirts and hoodies and blue jeans for the guys. For the little ladies, you got dresses, outfits, coats, rompers. For both fall and winter, got some Christmas stuff, obviously. You got a few Thanksgiving things in there, or with leaves and turkeys and different things on to showcase the Thanksgiving season. So check them out. The Petal and Pine Children's Boutique, the only children's boutique and small kids clothing store in Elizabethton, right up the street at the Ritz Mini Mall here in Elizabethton. Tom Taylor Sports Show will take a break. Sarah's coming in here with she has them coming up next. She has hostess gifts. You know, back when I was a kid, and it still holds true because Sarah's going to reinforce that, when you went to somebody's house and they cooked a meal for you, you gave them a hostess gift. And so that's still, not everybody does it, but we're going to tell you about it here today at Duck Crossing, and Sarah will do it next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Talking to our buddy Molly Hurley from Chick-fil-A. It's football time in Tennessee, the late John Ward would say, on a Friday night or a Saturday afternoon or even on Sunday to watch NFL. You can get your trays from Chick-fil-A. Tell us what we can get
Yes,
there.
you can. You can get nugget and strip trays, fruit, salad, mac and cheese. We've got cookies, brownies. We've got wraps and veggie wraps. And then we also have our sub sandwich trays that have our cold grilled chicken, lettuce, tomato. Those are really good. And if you're getting it for a Sunday for the NFL games, you can also get them the nuggets and strips chilled, so that way we'll cool them down for you, give you reheat instructions, and you can pop them in the oven and have them ready for your party.
How do we order? How do we get them?
You can call the store at 423-297-1266, or you can go online or use your Chick-fil-A app to place an order online.
Any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton, 423-297-1266. Our buddy Molly Hurley, marketing lady from Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton, proud sponsor of the Tom Bailey Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Stanfield Thomas and Associates, Miss Autumn. So tell folks what STA is all about.
So at STA we do business tax, individual tax, bookkeeping, and payroll. We specialize in QuickBooks. We do offer QuickBooks training, and we have a QuickBooks Pro Advisor, which is Crystal. She's the owner. She can help with the software, training, inventory cleanup, file setup, and payroll reports. We also do month end, which includes reconciling. So yeah, we do a lot.
Do what you do best, let us do the rest. That's a great, great slogan. Phone number, how do we get a hold of you?
423-968-9112 or at statax.com.
Where do we find you on social media?
You can find us at Stanfield Thomas and Associates on Facebook.
There you go. One of our great sponsors, Stanfield Thomas and Associates of the Tom Bailey Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Football. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Sarah's with us.
Howdy.
Howdy, howdy. So again, let's tell you about this tree behind us. That's the 12 Days of Seussical Christmas. You can bid on this tree and win it and raise money. You'll get a tree in its entirety on December the 6th when you come pick it up. The money goes from what you bid on the tree, the price, will go into the kitty to buy books at the Carter County Elizabethton City School Imagination Library. To put kids from newborn to 5 years old, every kid gets a book every month from the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. So we're raising money for the books. Dolly does not pay for the books. Her name's on the program, which is awesome, but she doesn't pay for the books. We do. So there you go. So we're raising money for right now. This is the, this is the highest bid tree out of 20.
Yeah. I was impressed.
Yep, $110. I checked this morning. So this
Holy
tree.
cow, it's gone up since I looked last.
Yeah, so this tree's got the most money bid on it right now. The Dr. Seuss tree, it's awesome. So now you got a hostess gifts. This is Sarah. She works here. So what do we got?
So we've got some different hostess gifts. Moving a little slow today because we're out late.
Okay.
So we're going to start with one of Tom's favorites. We got the beeswax.
This stuff works, folks. I use it. I'm telling you, it works.
You can clean just about anything with it. It polishes furniture real well. It smells nice too. Like I'm somebody that gags over to smell Windex pretty consistently.
Antiques, kitchen cabinets, painted surfaces, stainless steel, fine furniture, wrought iron, porcelain, copper, made in Tennessee, by the way. Oak, marble, leather, chrome, glass, granite, mirrors, formica. Not good for floors, but anything else. It's beeswax, the old world formula furniture polish. They sell this. You sell a lot of this, don't you?
Oh, yes.
So there it is. Here's a can for a hostess gift. Price point is $10.95.
And yeah, my gran likes to use it for her stainless steel appliances.
There you go.
And anything that's good enough for my gran is good enough for anybody.
Amen. So that works, folks. That's a good hostess gift for $10.95
to
give somebody a can of beeswax.
Hostess gifts are dying art. I think it's nice to do.
I do too.
Oh, jeez, the tag just fell off.
Okay. This is a cookbook hoot owl. Is this a vase, I guess?
That's a utensil holder, apparently.
Utensil holder, okay. And it goes for?
$18.
$18.
I thought that'd be cute. Like, even if you just did it for a housewarming gift, because you can always use a good utensil holder. You could put, like, paint brushes in it or, like,
spatulas, something like that, too.
Oh, yeah, you can put anything in that.
Cooking utensils. $18 for that. It's a good hostess gift, all right? What else do we have?
So we got an apron. This one's really nice, I think, in my opinion.
Little Santa Claus apron. I like
I
it.
didn't know I had Santa on. How cute.
Yeah. So That is, and it goes for, let's see, price point on this is $12 for a little apron. Cute.
Oh, it's nice. Doesn't have the pockets though, which is my only gripe. Oh wait, maybe it does have pockets. It does have pockets. Correction. You can put your stuff in there.
$12 for that. Okay. What's next? Let me put this here because it's making a lot of noise.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Cushion the.
So then we've got a good dish rag is a hot commodity.
Yeah.
These are, I don't know who made these actually, but they're just little crochet dish rags.
$4 for that, folks. How about that? A little dish rag.
And we do have pot holders, but I forgot to grab one.
All right. More hostess gifts. We're talking to Sarah. Thanksgiving a week from today.
So I thought this would be really cute. It's this little vintage Christmas goose tin. I thought you could put cookies in it, or I don't know, pumpkin bread or whatever have you.
A vintage goose Christmas box. I think it's lightweight too. For $6. There you go.
You can put all kinds of stuff in there.
Another gift to give someone saying thank you for making a Thanksgiving meal. All right.
This one's cute. It's just this little Christmas plaque. It's $19.99 apparently.
Nope.
I mean, a year is, sorry.
Oh yeah, it's $19.99, but the price on this is $5.95. $6 for that. It's called a unique handcrafted slate product by Plain Jane. This is slate painted on. Christmas gathering. We can see the basket. Get up there close. $6 right here at the Duck Crossing. Be loyal, buy local, buy to the Duck Crossing in downtown Betsy.
See daisies. Then we've got this cookbook's totally perfect. It's Hostess Delights. It's a cookbook, and apparently it's got recipes, wisdom, humor, and all kinds of different stuff in there.
That's awesome.
Thought that would be super fun.
$8 for that. Can't beat that either, folks. How about that? For a great hostess gift for Thanksgiving for $8. All right. What else?
Can't beat that. So we got. This is cute. This is a little votive holder, and it's shaped like an owl. Ooh, I almost dropped it.
Is a what?
It's shaped like an owl. It's a little votive holder.
Oh, a photo fold. Okay, put a little candle in it.
Yeah, you could do like an electric one, or you could do a traditional one. It is totally up to the person.
$4. A hoot owl votive holder. That's cool. There you see the holes in it. I think you can show me. Show you the holes real quick. There you go. I put the votive right there, and the little hoot owl flickers and glows for $4. Can't beat that. That's a cute
It can
gift.
match with the utensil holder.
Yep.
So then we got one of these big old oven mitts.
Yep. For $5.95, be a
and
good
it
gift.
matches. I think it's pretty.
A Tommy Bahama oven mitt's what it says. There's the TB on it. So this goes for $5. I like that
So you
too.
don't
That's a good
burn
one.
your hands when you get stuff out of the oven.
Absolutely. So,
And then we've got two more things. We've got this cute little recipe box. I thought that would be a super fun little thing. And again, you could put recipe cards in there, or you could get crazy and put cookies or candy or whatever.
absolutely. Recipe, little file box, or again, make a little gift box. You're exactly right. There it is. It's metal. Very nice. Goes for $15 at the Duck Crossing. Okay. And last but certainly not least, we have.
So mushrooms are big right now, so I got this cute little mushroom wall decor. I thought that would be neat.
$14. Mushroom decor. Love it. There you go. Very nice. So all these are hostess gifts, right?
Yeah, but yeah, I think it's a great thing to do. I figured I'd encourage people to. We also have the apple cider mulling spices mix. That would be totally cute. You could get like a mug to go with it. I forgot to grab it. It didn't occur to me until I was sitting here just now.
That's all right. So go bring me one. I'll talk it up
Yeah,
when your mom gets back here in a minute. So
but yeah.
how much are those? It's $5. The
It's like $6.95. I think.
apple spice?
I might have to check that.
Yeah. Bring me one. We'll promote that. So all these are hostess gifts, good gift-giving ideas. Inexpensive, but very practical, very nice. Here's your little utensil holder, a little hoot owl. This goes for $18. So I'm telling you, if you want something that's going to take care of your cleaning or your beeswax, the Old World Formula furniture polish, this is the trick right here. They sell them all day long. And so they got in there for $10.95. So there you go. And then the little votive, I may just take that one myself for $4.
Honestly, hey, there's two of them actually up there. And that's just one of them. I thought it would be maybe a little excessive to bring both down.
I think it'd be cute. Put a little votive in there. It flickers. One of those little battery, get it at Hobby Lobby, and there you go. Put that right in there because I bought it at Duck Crossing. We'll get that for $4. I'm going to treat myself to that.
Very cool.
There you go. Thank you, dear.
Thank you. And always a pleasure.
Oh, absolutely. Love
And I run our TikTok. You can find us at Duck Crossing 10 on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. When I got here today, I said, "You're on the show." I am. I said, "You're on the show. We got to do a segment. If you're not going to do the show, did I not say I'm leaving?" I said, "If you don't do a show, I'm not going to do a show today." So she did it and did a great job. Thank you, dear.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
And you can also find me on my new Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok page at Bardic Inspiration. I do a variety of pop culture videos. There's going to be Wicked for Good reviews going up next week. There's going to be the Spoiler Free going up on Wednesday, and then Spoiler Corner is going up on Black Friday.
Love it.
And I'm also doing a murder mystery advent calendar thing in December, so look forward to that.
That's awesome. All right, quick break. Good job, Miss Sarah, who works here at Duck Crossing. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Her mama's next with a Christmas gift-giving ideas from the Duck Crossing on show number 2399 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton, Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. Our buddy Sherry Holtzclaw, the owner of the Jewelers Bench, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. A lot of jewelry stores. Why trade at the Jewelers Bench?
So we've been in business for 26 years. John is the jeweler. Everything is done here. It stays here. We do not send anything out. You know, you go and buy from Zales or somewhere like that, you've got to send it off, and it's 4 weeks or whatever. But if you have any issues with your pieces, then he's here and you can talk to him face to face. You know, we've got great employees, great customers that have become pretty much family, and we are, you know, like you had mentioned, on some of second generation of people coming in. And, you know, it just, I think it says a lot being in business in a small town for almost 26 years.
Yep. You served your mom and dad, and now the kids are grown up, and you're serving them now. Take care of their jewelry needs as well. So, I mean, they're running the full slate. Watches, rings, Pandora. Oh, gosh. What else? You've got the Glock. You've got the Bearing watches. You got the G-Shocks. What else you got? What other watches?
So we have watches. So you said Citizens. Bearing, G-Shock. That's... Yeah, I've got a new, some new bearings coming in soon.
So, full line of watches, full line of everything you need right here. The full-time jewelry store with the jewelry repair, the Jeweler's Bench. Hours are open.
So we're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and on Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
Social media, how do we find you?
So we're on Facebook and Instagram.
And the phone number is?
423-542-5600.
Great sponsor, been at it a long time, and love promoting the Jewelers Bench right here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
I'm so blessed, got this heartbeat in my chest. It doesn't matter about the rest. If I got you, Lord, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed, got this heartbeat in my chest. It doesn't matter about the rest.
Back on the final segment, by the way, I bought this. Got this little votive hoot owl for $4. Put a little flickering candles. So Dad gum her hide, Sarah sold me something. So the power of salesmanship. Now, I'm going to ask a really stupid question. You drink this, or it's a mulling spice? Do you drink it, or it's a room air freshener? You
No,
drink?
it's to drink.
I knew you looked at me like I'm
there
an
may
idiot.
even be like a recipe to use it as a. I mean, it smells great. So
Oh, it does.
whenever you cook it,
Oh, yeah.
or whenever
Perfect
you
for
heat it.
cider, wine, tea, and baking. So I was wrong. I didn't read it. So
Yeah.
you do. But
So we always have that. We'll have that on our Small Business Saturday,
Mhm.
and also, which I haven't mentioned it yet, December 7th, Sunday, December 7th is our Customer Appreciation Open House, and we do a whole big spread. We do food and we do cider. Most of the booths have 20% off that day. It's just a big year than it has been in the past. Just so many people come out, and
That's
we
awesome.
appreciate them so much. But it's a little bit crazy. We just we did cider and just some candy that day because it's a lot of people.
So we can buy this, right?
So you can buy that, yes.
$5.50 a bag.
$5.50, and it makes I think 2 gallons.
Crown mulling spices.
Yeah, and it is
Man, it
great.
smells good.
Yeah, lots of people look forward to getting that every year. She usually brings it by.
So I
usually
can put that in
October.
some tea, right? I can just take it, dip it out.
You can, yeah, you can.
Put some in
I
a-
mean, I haven't made it with tea, but there's different ways to do it.
I'm gonna
With,
try
like
it.
a hot tea.
It's worth trying. So
Yeah. So I do it with apple juice. Just I'm not even cider, just plain apple juice, and sometimes some cranberry juice too. Mix that in. That makes it pretty and red.
T.A. Duggar basketball coming up tonight, folks. Again, 5 o'clock, we'll go the JV girls, T.A. Duggar ladies against the Sullivan Heights ladies, and the varsity girls will follow that. So there's a little basketball tonight. Tomorrow, we got the Carter County Tour of Schools going to be at Happy Valley Middle, showcasing great kids doing great things tomorrow at Happy Valley Middle, thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll do a show tomorrow. So tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock, we're going to have the big ribbon cutting for the Ryder Center for Athletic Performance, the gym and the indoor turf and all that they built in behind the high school here in Elizabethton. It's the ribbon cutting and the Wittens, and it's a big do tomorrow. We're going to live stream that tomorrow. Then on Monday will be show number 2400. We're going to be live at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton for the 2400 show. The Tom Daly Sports have been doing it for 10 years. So we're hitting another milestone, 2400, and we're on our way to 25, 26. We're going to try and get to 3,000 shows.
Wow.
So, which is another 2.5
So
years.
how long? That's what I was going to say. How long did it take you to get to where you are now?
10 years.
10 years. Wow.
So we're going to do another 600 shows. I think it's spread out really with vacations and Christmas. It's probably going to take about 2.5 years to do that. So we'll do that. And after that point, at 3,000, I'll probably say, let somebody else do it. See ya. I'm gone. But
I doubt it.
well, that's
I
probably
think
true.
you love it.
I
It's
do
in your
love it.
blood.
I
When
love
you
coming
it,
here.
Yes.
I do love coming
When
here.
you love it. It's hard to. Hey.
Be hard to walk away, but here we go.
That's
We got
right.
Christmas.
Okay, we got Christmas. So the theme in the window
34 days to
is-
shop.
is so the downtown theme is what is it? It's something books, and that's how come they're doing the. It's what is it, Sarah? It's like reading around the Christmas tree. Maybe is the downtown theme this year. Okay, she said that's what it is.
Reading
And they
around the
have got
Christmas
the
tree.
Cutest. I wish I had worn it. They've got the cutest little downtown shirts
Shirt.
too with Santa, and that benefits Main Street too. So we already have one of those, but they're really cute. They have them kids and everything. So our front window, we always try to go with the theme that downtown has, and so we kind of did the night before Christmas, except with a little spin. We just focused on the. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. We got a little mouse hidden in there. And then, but we did While Visions of Sugar Plums Danced in Their Heads.
Love it.
That's our theme. So we've got stuff hanging. We've made a little bed and a canopy with the sugar plums dancing. And we kind of went with pastels to do a little different color. So there's all kinds of stuff. So don't miss. The front window is not just for show. You can shop in there. There's a silver tree that is not for sale. It's mine. But other than that, most everything in there is for sale, and it's marked and ready to take home.
So the windows, you can go up in the windows and what she's saying and buy what's in the windows. They're all for sale. Stuff,
Yes.
except the
And
silver tree.
Lots of books. We have lots of books up there because, again, it's
all about reading.
It is.
Readers are winners. That's what we promote in the schools with our reading incentive program. We partner with Northeast Community Credit Union. All right, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Little Golden Book. This was printed in '58, so it's 67 years old.
Books too that are
Mhm.
with Christmas, and then just general ones. And I thought that's a sweet book.
The Christmas Blessing for $5. A one-of-a-kind nativity story about the love that brings us together. Love it. There it is. Hardback book. What did we say it was? $3? $5? $5. Again, a great Christmas gift. Stocking stuffer.
And I saw this one. I thought I had to do that one because it's a duck.
It's ducks. It is.
Yeah.
Clack. What did I say? Click clack. Ho ho ho. There you go. All right.
Okay, that was another one.
This is called Room for a Little One. Oh, I've never seen this before. That's cool. And it retails for, let's see what we got here. It's probably $5. Let's see. We're going to say $5, so we don't know. So $5. So there you go. There's
And
that.
then this is something, and actually I wish I had found this before Sarah came on with her different
Hostess gifts.
Thanksgiving hostess gifts. Yes. So this is like a month-long devotional leading up to Christmas, and it starts on December 1st, and of course that's for adults, but it's got a lot of neat little scriptures and stories in there.
Come Let Us Adore Him for $6. It's a month-long devotional book about Christmas, which is pretty cool. I have to look at that. I may get that myself. See, the only thing I don't like about coming here, she sells me stuff. She knows I'm going to buy something when I come in here because I love this place.
So there's lots of different vintage Christmas cards too. I thought that was so sweet. I love
Look at
the
that.
colors. It's got kind of that pastel-y.
You can frame these.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you don't want to send them.
60s or 70s maybe.
Yep, $3 for 6 vintage Christmas cards for $3 at the Duck Crossing. You got to come in and shop, folks. It's an awesome place.
So these are probably from the 60s or 70s. They're the satin. Do you remember the satin?
Satin
ornaments?
apples for $10. 5 of those. You can't. I haven't seen these in a long time.
And
It's
they're,
awesome.
I mean, they look like they're new.
Brand new. These are antiques.
Yeah.
5 vintage satin apples for $10.
Can't beat that.
$2 a pop. No, cheaper than
Here's
that.
something I love too.
No,
and
$2.
I've got lots of these garlands. Popcorn candy. These are the old blow mold garlands, probably again from the 60s or 70s. They are they're the hardest to find. So they're just little sugared candies that you hang on your tree, or I hang them around my windows.
So
or
they're
frame them.
gumdrops, or what when you say sugar
They're
candies?
They're like these. They're like blow molds, so they're like plastic, but they look like they're sugared candies.
You
So
need-
I guess like glitter.
You need to go up and get
that
those. I want
looks
to see
like
those.
sugar.
I'm going to get those because I love this. This looks like real popcorn.
I know.
All right, we'll set that over here. Good night.
These
Icicles.
icicles, yes, 37 cents it says on there when they were sold.
The old-fashioned for real icicles for $10 for that package. So,
Unopened.
okay.
Okay, so we have a good selection of blow molds.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a little snowman. He's 45. He has a light that works. We have probably, I'm going to say, throughout the store, maybe 10 different Santas. So from that size or a little smaller.
All the way up?
Yes. We've got Santa. What was that one he brought in? Santa on a red truck, which I hadn't seen that one before. But we've got, I was trying to think of what else we have right now. But the blow molds, they're always big. Every year they get harder to find, especially in this kind of condition that hasn't been busted or, gotten really dirty.
$45 for that, folks, and it works. There's a light right there. It plugs in. So with a little, got a little switch right.
Little ones, I think so too. Okay, so we've got Bill that we've showed you some of his things before. He makes the birdhouses outside, and he does the walking sticks and canes. So these are some that he made. $7 for these little ones.
Little reindeer. Is that not cute? $6 and $7.
Yeah.
Handmade little reindeer.
So he's got big ones too that we sell every year. I think they are 15.
Mm-hmm.
But they're really a good size.
Look at that. That is too cute.
I think that
Handmade.
is adorable. And he also does these. He whittles these
These
trees.
are by hand?
Yes. They're $6.
$6. These are hand whittled Christmas trees, folks. Look at that. That'd be really
And that
cool.
one, you can even see the little side of the branch it was cut off of.
You look at the knot right there on the tree that he left on the. Look at that. Is that not cute? Hand carved, folks, for $6. Wow. That's some talent there.
Mhm.
Can you do that? I couldn't do that.
Oh no, I couldn't sit still long enough.
No, it drives me nuts. You're right. I'm right there with you. So here's
And
some
then-
macrame. Is that right?
Yeah, some macrame. You're learning.
You didn't
got
think
some
that-
macrame hangers for your plants.
Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Christmas tree macrame for $15. Look at that.
That's a
You just
that's
put
a good size one too.
you just put that on the wall. You would
got
have.
a couple smaller ones too that I saw up there. So depending on how much space you have.
You just put that on the wall, couldn't you?
Yeah, that's it. That would be nice for somebody maybe that's in, has a small apartment or a nursing
Mm-hmm.
home or something too, just to be able to. Or if you're like me and you like to have some kind of Christmas in every room, there
Mhm.
you go. Easy.
So there you go, folks. Those are some, and of course, she's got 3 floors, 50 vendors. Can't bring everything down there, obviously. This is a literal skim the surface of what's in the store. So, and folks are in here buying Christmas stuff now, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
It's 34 days out. Outside, it's in the 60s, almost 70s. You don't think Christmas right now, but the weather's supposed to turn after Thanksgiving, which it will be. Time to be turning. It's wintertime. So right now, folks are still out here shopping. Man, I love that. I'm buying that one right there.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. That's
It took
sold.
a lot of work too.
Yep, that one's mine. I'm taking it home with me. $15. I'm gonna pass the rest. So I got a. Gosh, you got more than one of these?
I do. I got 2.
Okay. All right.
2 bags of those and 1 bag of candy,
All right.
sugared candy. I'm going to show
I want to see the sugar candies, by the way. So before I leave. All right. So there you go. Now we want to do something before we go here. I want to get you close up so they can hear you loud and proud. So here we go.
Okay.
There's the tree. We're going to hit this right now because I want to make a commercial, and here we go. Talking to our buddy again from right here, Misty Counts from the good folks here at Duck Crossing. Christmas season's here. Why shop at Duck Crossing for Christmas?
We have a huge selection of vintage Christmas. We've got lots of ideas for gifts as well. So we've got your decorating, your gift giving, 3 floors, over 50 vendors, each one kind of specialized to different items. Just a great selection all over. We have great prices. And again, the vintage Christmas, we've been told we have the largest selection in the Tri-Cities area.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty exciting. We have vendors who purchase Christmas all year. They go, all the stores, the auctions, the estate sales, and collect it all for you guys to have.
Absolutely.
In the months of November and December.
Be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy, and buy your Christmas shopping. 3 floors, over 50 vendors at the Duck Crossing here in downtown Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Do your Christmas shopping at the Duck Crossing.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay.
We just did a little commercial.
Okay.
When we first started doing this, she didn't like doing this. Now it's like, when you coming? I want to. So do I get to be on her twice? Yes. Sarah did her hostess gifts. It was awesome. They sold me a macrame Christmas tree. I love it. So, and a little hoot owl, votive. But there's more. But I want to see the sugar candy.
Yes.
And the bubble lights before I book out of here. So, good stuff. So the hours are open. They're going to be what?
We're going to be open just regular. We're still regular hours, year round, 11 to 5:30, Monday through Friday. Saturdays 10 to 6, and again that's Saturday year round, 10 to 6. We don't ever close before 6 on Saturdays, and closed on Sundays. Except we're having our big open house, customer appreciation on Sunday, December 7th, from 1 to 5. Lots of door prizes, giveaways. Basically, almost everything in the store is 20% off that day. We have food. It's a kind of a slower time. It's a fun day.
Yep. Looking forward to it. December the 7th on that Sunday. Customer Appreciation Day here at Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabethton. Be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy, and buy it again at the Duck Crossing. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We'll wrap it up right after. It's been a fast 2 hours. I can tell you that. It flies by when you're having fun. Quick break, right back after this. One of our great sponsors, the great folks at Poor Trav's Deli on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Sponsor of the Cyclones of the Tom Taylor Sports Show. The late John Ward said it's football time in Tennessee. Friday nights, Saturdays. Tell us how we can come by and get sandwiches on the way to go to watch the game or go home and watch it on TV.
First thing you're going to do is you're going to pick up your cell phone. You're going to dial 423-543-6128. And then you're going to order 8 sandwiches if there's 6 of you, because somebody's going to want more.
Amen. That's exactly right. So all these come with cheese, ham, turkey, corned beef, Reuben, pastrami, steak, roast beef, and you just get a plain cheese sandwich. You get a BLT, you get a pepperoni and cheese, a meatball sub. All those available here at Poor Traps Deli, 543-6128. Tell me about the Mad Italian.
Mad Italian's a real popular sandwich. It's actually a combination of our ham and turkey, and you can put any kind of cheese on it you want. We've got Swiss cheese is our standard cheese, but we also have American, sharp cheddar, smoked cheddar, pepper jack, and provolone. So you can change your sandwich however you like with a different kind of cheese. Put some mayonnaise, mustard, lettuce, tomato, and spicy onion on that bad boy. White and pumpernickel dark bread.
Pickled eggs, cups of onions, get those. Tell us about the salads at Poor Traps.
You take a fistful of lettuce, and I recommend the ham. That's my favorite. We also have turkey and roast beef with some tomatoes, spicy onions, croutons, 2 packs of dressing. We've got ranch, Thousand Island, honey mustard, and Italian dressing.
All that right here, folks. 543-6128 on social media. How do we find you?
Find us on Facebook.
Facebook.
Where you can find everybody.
You got it. And the hours you're open are?
We're open from 9 to 9, Monday through Saturday.
Closed on Sunday for the Lord's Day, which I appreciate. One of our great sponsors, folks. They crank it out. Love them, love them. They sponsor the Players of the Game for the Cyclones on T.A. Duggar and Elizabethton. He's proud to do it.
Yep.
One of our great sponsors right here in the heart of Elizabethton, Poor Traps Deli. Proud sponsor of the Tom Dilley Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Back in the Tom Dilley Sports Show is going to wrap it up, man. I love coming down here. It's the coolest place in the world. About this, love coming down and shopping these stores in downtown Elizabethton, man. It's all about being loyal and buying local. These folks need our monies to keep the doors open. Look here, I got me a macrame Christmas tree. Is that not cute? I love it. $15. Misty sold that to me. Love old Misty. She's a dandy. All right, let's wrap it up with the verse today. We always dedicate our broadcast to the man who hung on the cross. Psalms 33, 20, and 21 says, "We wait and hope for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. In him our hearts rejoice, for we trust in his holy name." Amen. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for loving us and protecting us, and for us knowing we can trust you at all times for all things. And we can. Good way to end it. Back at 5 o'clock, actually about 4:45, for T. Duggar girls basketball today. We're going to do a game here and a game there before we start our coverage of high school basketball. So the Lady Cyclones this week will be front and center. Today against Sullivan Heights, airtime at 4:50. And we'll get with it audio and video at 5 o'clock. JV and the girls varsity to follow. We got Cyclone basketball coming up on the horizon. It starts very soon. We'll be wall-to-wall with the high school, so we're going to squeeze in some middle school games while we can here before we start full throttle coverage of Elizabethton High School girls and boys basketball, so we'll do that. That's going to do it from here. Again, thanks to our guest, Eddie Morrell, the wrestling coach from Elizabethton High. Also, Pastor Mark Fowler from Pleasant Beach, Sarah and Misty from right here at Duck Crossing. Be loyal. Buy local. It's here, folks, 34 days, and this place is chock full of Christmas gift-giving ideas, Christmas decorations. There's a whole tree right around the corner. That's a guarantee of 18 to 20-foot tall tree full of all kinds of different Christmas decorations or Christmas ornaments for sale, so which they keep up year-round. So it's a Duck Crossing here in downtown Elizabeth. There's 3, Eagle Center, Vintage on Elk, and Duck Crossing. There's back-to-back-to-back Christmas antique stores here full of Christmas goodies, I should say. So we will, again, encourage you to come on downtown, be loyal, buy local, and buy it at Betsy. It's a good place to come. That'll do it. Back with you at 4:50 for T. Duggar basketball. Until then, we'll say, as always, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching show number 2399. Whoa, 2400th show is Monday. I'm excited. That's a lot of talking, a lot of sweat equity put into the show for 10 years since we started, again, back in 2015. 2,400 shows will be on Monday from Chick-fil-A in Elizabeth. I hope you stop by. We can say hello to you. And we got some things to give away from the Tom Dilley Sports Show merchandise stash. So we'll do that on Monday as well. All right, we'll see you back at 4:50 for T. Duggar Lady Cyclone basketball. Until then, again, bloom where you're planted and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching the show today from Duck Crossing.